So evening, my lovelies. Just starting on your mat in the most comfortable position for you this evening. It is warm. So just being as the most comfortable that you can. Take a few moments and just settle. Coming into this space mentally, physically and emotionally. Deep breath and a nice long sigh. And as you sigh, you might find that your shoulders just drop a little. And you release tension bit by bit with the out breath. How are you feeling today? What's come up for you today? What thoughts, feelings? Anything you need to process? This is the place to do it. This is that space that we give ourselves to find out more about ourselves, unpeel the layers of the onion, see what's beneath. So have a moment to also ground your energies into the earth, our supportive Mother Earth. And just have a think about what you might need from your practice today. What comes to mind? What intuitively drops in? So just take a few more breaths. And if you're lying down, just begin to hug the knees in, nice and slowly, there's no rush. Take a few moments to rock and roll, feel into the back of your body. We'll come up to seated shortly. And we'll come back into the practice of so hum. Where as we breathe in, it sounds like so, and as we breathe out, it sounds like hum. This is something you can do anytime when you're waiting in a queue somewhere and you just want to sort of feel conscious, come into the space and be in the present moment. You can follow this in your mind, that lovely so hum mantra. So we'll rest our hands. We'll take about 5 minutes. And as you breathe in, saying so. And as you breathe out, hum. I am that I am that I am, this continuous mantra, it means. A lovely self-acceptance. You might notice your breath becoming lovely deep and long. Keep relaxing. Following your breath and your mantra. Stay with your practice. Enjoy the feeling of your breath. Just take a few more breaths. And when you're ready, blinking your eyes open. How do you feel? Just ask yourself that question without any judgment. Whether that was a lovely, much needed meditation or whether your mind was very busy. Okay, joining me in butterfly. Just this nice, gentle first opening pose. It's a hot evening, so don't feel like you need to compress yourself too much today. Just allow yourself to just gently soften into these poses. Let your body guide you. Just let your mind soften into a nice rhythm of breath. Often the warmer weather, our bodies become a little more soft and supple. So starting as you relax your legs around the hips, and then just extend your awareness up into your upper body, shoulders, back and neck. Come back to your So Hum mantra if that feels right. Release any more tension through all parts of your back when you notice that it is there. For those of you with a bolster, I'm just going to offer you an alternative. Partway through this pose, if you want to pop it under the legs, this can relieve the hips a little, and you can soften a little bit more through your back. So you can try this if you have a bolster or just a few cushions. See what feels good today.
If you prefer the other way, the butterfly, please go into whatever feels right. Keep looking for anywhere that you can just really just melt into. Just with a few more moments left in this pose, just see what else you can let go. And then gently, one more breath. Coming up. Keep your bolster handy if you have one. But come into Shavasana just to feel out of butterfly. So rolling yourself down, just becoming really aware of where there's some tightness, tension still in your body. Where do you hold the stresses of your day or whatever you've been doing? Keep trying to relax the muscles through your back. And then gently we'll hug our knees in, one at a time. Take everything slowly this evening. Gentle rock. Okay, so the next pose is heart bench. However, if you would like to come into a sort of an alternative, I'm going to show you one, which is really nice. It's using a couple of props. It's having a moon cushion or something that lifts one end. And then bringing the bolster so that it kind of makes a wedge shape, okay? And then what we do is we start to sit at the end here. Just sort of shuffle your bottom down right to the edge and then we lie back. Now, if you've got a long body or your bolster isn't very long, then your head will hang off the end, which we don't want. So what you need to do is just wriggle your body down until when you do just rest your head back, it is supported by the end of this bolster. So I don't want anybody's neck feeling in tension. So this is a lovely pose that opens up the chest. We can let our arms fall to our sides. I like to bring my feet wide and my knees together. Some people like to stretch their legs out. I don't like that because it curves the lower back too much. So this is an option to come into this lovely supported, almost restorative pose where we open up through the upper body and let our shoulders roll backwards. So there is that option. Or if you'd like to come into heart bench, which we're all familiar with the 2 blocks, then you can do that one as well. This is just see what your body needs this evening. Sometimes you might need that sort of real sensation of resting over the blocks. So it's nice to have the option sometimes. If you need to be softer, or whether you know that this sensation is actually quite a nice relief on your body. Okay, we will come into bench later, which is another lovely soft pose too. And relax. Take a nice long breath. Where are you feeling the tension from the day in your body? Can you gradually soften with your breath? Sometimes we hold it emotionally in parts of our body as well, whatever's been going on for you. Just gently let the chin tuck in so you can enjoy a nice length in the back of the neck. And when you feel settled, try and draw your awareness to your breath. Allow it to be quite lovely and deep. So how does this pose feel this evening? There's times when you'll come into heart bench and you'll ease into it really quickly. And then other times it might take the whole 5 minutes to soften. What does it feel like in your heart space? Follow your breath, notice your pulse. And take the time to witness your thoughts. What sort of thoughts are you thinking? Are they present, past, or future? Positive or negative? Involving yourself or others? Worrisome or happy thoughts? Do you find yourself rotate through on all manner of different thoughts?
So as we just take one more breath here, just checking in with how your body has changed in sensation in this pose. So supporting yourself as you lift your head, then your body, and coming all the way down. Just popping the blocks to the side. We'll use a block again for bridge shortly. So enjoy. How do you feel? What do you feel? Where do you feel it? Following any chi sensations that you notice. Still aware of any tightness that just doesn't seem to want to loosen this evening. And the whole time as we breathe and we're in our practice, we can invite healing into all areas of our body. So we'll gently hug our knees in, one at a time. Again, just moving very slowly this evening, conscious of everything we do, everything we feel, how our feelings change between our poses. So we're going to come into bridge, either with your block on the top height or the second height. Just see how you feel this evening. I'm going to go for the lower height this evening. That's where I need to be. So as you bring your feet to your buttocks, lifting onto tippy toes, popping the block on the sacrum, not the lumbar spine, just that little flat patch at the top of your buttocks. And then just allowing yourself to start to relax. If you're on that top level with the block, you might find that there's a bit of hunching of the shoulders up to the ears. Just see if you can relax there. Relax through the thighs and legs. Softening into the lower back and the sides of your waist. You may also notice that tension keeps coming back to the buttocks and thighs. So just keep revisiting all these areas through your body. Taking the lower height with a block, if it feels right this evening, it's not cheating, it's just honouring where you want to be in this moment if you need to take that softer pose. Keep relaxing your shoulder blades and shoulders and neck. Notice the different sensation through your back and your spine and how different it feels to breathe. Releasing tension in the inner thighs.
Following your breath to your belly. See if you can really enjoy some deeper belly breaths. Focusing on the now, not what's coming next. So very gently, we'll just take a few more breaths. And then when you're ready, lifting up, come onto your toes if you need to. Just taking the block away, come down. And enjoy. Different parts of the spine we've focused on this evening. The thoracic upper part. Bridge, you'll feel it more in the lower spine. Nice relief in the lower spine. And then with hammock, we get to target around the neck as well, which is lovely. So let your feet roll out to the sides. Really let yourself relax through your legs. Soften through your arms. Releasing tension through your back. And then gently bringing your knees into chest. Taking a nice little time to rock. Just relieve anything that you feel in the lower back. And then we'll roll up to seated just so we can grab our straps. So pop it round the ball of your right foot. Then lie yourself down, raising that right leg, and then just in your own time, popping the strap behind the base of your skull. So not your neck, just the above the neck, lower part of the skull bone. Your tops of your ears are likely to be covered by the strap. So, nice bend in your right leg. You can let your left leg be bent or flat on the mat, whatever feels right for you. And then we'll just start to settle here. And the reason I quite like this pose, we get to elevate the leg, so it's like an inversion, one side and then the other. But as we push gently into the foot, you can feel a very gentle stretch through the neck. And then as you come in the other direction, you let the leg relax. You can let the head become heavy and you get a stretch more through the back of your leg and hamstring. So you don't have to be actively pushing or pulling through this pose. Just sort of find a place to settle. And then just enjoy exploring the movement as and when you feel like it. Any issues with the neck? Just be gentle, just let your head hang here. And have a lovely generous bend in your knee, if that's needed too. If your awareness isn't on your breath, just bring it to the belly breathing. Nice deep breaths, movement up into the chest. Try and relax your belly as well. Sometimes the abdomen can sort of remain tight. And your buttocks and the side of the waist as well. So every now and then you can just push into the foot, stretch the neck. And then relax the leg, let the head become heavy and supported. Let's, if you want to, for the last part, just unhook your strap and hold on to the strap with your hand, and we'll just take a few moments to very slowly move your leg. Just explore some slow movement here. Let the legs swing out to the side. Be aware of your hip here if there's issues. Take the leg lower and straighter or across your body. Bend your knee if you need to, if that feels uncomfortable. Just enjoy how very gentle movement in different directions you engage all different parts of your body and sensations. Where it feels comfortable to straighten, where you have to bend your knee. So many different changes in feelings as you rotate, swing the leg out. Even the muscles in your abdomen and the trunk of your body will shift into action. And then when you're ready, we'll just gently lower the leg down. If you want to, just swap your feet over here. So there's minimal movement for when we come into the other side, but still have a few moments here. Just rest yourself back, relax, feel into that lovely sensation all through the back of your leg, calf muscle, thigh. It's very activating and balancing for your bladder meridian that runs down the back of the leg. Really noticing how the right leg feels very active and the left leg, which we haven't done yet, feels quite passive and without sensation. So let's do the other, coming to the other side. Strap around the left foot, ball of the foot, base of the skull, avoiding the neck. And then just seeing how it feels this side. I often find I'm much tighter this side, especially through the hamstring. And you may also notice some real sort of differences here. You might have to have your knee bent a lot more. So try to soften the shoulders. Relax the abdomen, which may feel tight. Still breathing to belly. Soften your face as well. Notice if you're tense in any way through your cheeks, forehead or jaw. And again, as we did before, you can push into the foot, stretch the neck, or relax the foot and let the head be heavy. How does this pose feel this evening for you? Restful for the heart. Lovely to drain fluids away from the feet and ankles. Relaxing the belly and buttocks. Can you gradually feel a softening through perhaps tight muscles in the backs of your legs? So if you want to, you can release the strap, have a minute or so just to move gently. Rest your head down to the mat and just explore moving your leg. Noticing any differences between this side and the other side. What parts of these movements you enjoy? Whether the flexibility you feel surprises you? And then gently, when you're ready, we'll just lower down slowly. Unhook your foot, just relax into Shavasana, neutral spine. And enjoying that lovely sensation you've got all through the back of your leg and the buttock. Perhaps some tingling on the soles of your foot where you've had the strap to. Just tuning into a few deep breaths here. Just enjoying being in your body in this moment. And then we'll slowly bring our knees in. Take some time here. If you need to bring your head up to your knees, that might feel nice, stretching more through the back of your body. And then finally, we're going to come into bench pose. So rolling up, grabbing your cushion, lovely relaxing pose here. Always a good one to end with. Taking it a little bit away from your body, a few inches, so that as we roll back, we're not targeting the lumbar spine, it's more thoracic. And just have a little adjustment as you come down. Relax your head back. If for whatever reason you just need a little bit more support, roll up a little towel or blanket behind your neck and then relax. Just walk the pads of your buttocks out just so that you feel nice and comfortable against the mat. Resting your arms wherever they feel comfortable. Just let yourself be supported here in more ways than one, more than physical. Feeling this pose and that little cushion support you in an emotional way. Anything that's linked with the upper spine, the heart area, can be very much linked with our emotional needs and support. So maybe take a deep breath and a long sigh, relaxing your face. Perhaps returning to So Hum just for part of this pose or a few breaths. As you repeat the mantra in your mind, you might find that your breath lengthens. Can you allow yourself to enjoy being supported? Returning to that inner self, that part of you that knows from now and then you need nourishing, need love, attention and support. Just let's take one more breath here. Slowly lifting your head first, And then just in lifting enough to bring the cushion out and coming back down. Feel whatever you feel. Just following your breath. Trying to be present in this moment. Life is just a series of present moments. And so often we are missing it when we are dwelling in the past or worrying about the future or just anywhere but the present moment. We never get these moments back if we're not present. So when you're ready, let's come into relaxation now. If you want to stay lying down, please do. Get yourself comfortable. But if you're more comfortable seated, just have a little rock as you come up. And then we have a lovely 10 minutes of relaxing now. See this time as time for you to just enjoy being you, with whatever thoughts and feelings come, accepting them, acknowledging them. So as you relax, just bringing your awareness to your physical body, perhaps just taking a very short scan from head to toe. Scanning and noticing everything that you feel, everything that feels better, everything that's still there, anything that feels a bit more spacious and freed up. And perhaps we'll just check in through our chakras, our root center at the base of our spine. That area linked with feeling safe and secure and very grounded in life. And then just draw your awareness to your sacral area, your lower belly, lower spine. And just check in with the feeling that comes up here for you. Linked with our emotions and fluidity and relationships. Maybe somebody comes to mind. And then as we come up to the solar plexus, our fire center, this heat, checking in with our motivation, our lust for life, and our thoughts of how we feel about ourselves, a healthy self-worth. How does your heart center feel? And I often refer to this as if you had doors on your heart. Are they wide open, fully closed, or just open a little, allowing feelings, love and compassion in and out? Neither is right or wrong, it is as it is. Checking in with your throat now, Vishuddhi, your center of expression, how you show who you are, how you talk about who you are, express yourself. that inner soul of yours, and how you communicate with other people. Whether it's easy to communicate or you find it difficult. Noticing your third eye now, Ajna, that lovely indigo or purple intuitive centre. We all have intuition. Some we develop it, follow it, use it as our navigation tool in life, very linked with our gut feeling. And then finally, just noticing the energy around your crown, this center that connects us to source, our source energy, the universe. So just having a few more moments now just to feel. We are human beings and feelings rather than human doings. So just for a few moments before you move or do anything, I'd just like you to tune into how you're feeling with these moments of relaxation, whether you're impatient and ready to get on with the next thing, or whether you're really enjoying relaxing and don't want to be brought out of it just yet. Whether you're comfortable sitting with yourself, or you're getting more comfortable and acquainted with quiet, silent time. So this is another thing for us to notice, whether we like our own company, whether we like our own mind and thoughts, and whether we can just relax and be. something to think about and contemplate. So very gently now we'll start to move and come back into the rest of our evening. Start with a deep breath. Allow the body just to move purely with a breath. And maybe you'd like to just rock the head from side to side. Wiggle fingers and toes. Noticing that we still have these parts of our body when our mind goes off elsewhere. Rolling shoulders, if that feels good. And then perhaps if you're lying down, you can have a stretch and a hug in. Moving in whatever way feels right for you. Exploring what has freed up and feels good. And then when you're ready, you can ever so gently rock and then roll up to seated. Take your time. Enjoy a few breaths on the way. And as you come to seated again, just revisit the energetic roots from your root chakra down into the earth. Keep yourself grounded. And then we can bring our hands to heart center. Om Shanti. Namaste.